just about any book on the law of attraction or any book that teaches on how to manifest more abundance in your life, they basically say the same thing, that you have to find a way to focus upon abundance so therefore you can attract more of the same. But if you're focused on lack, if you're looking at a penny and you want to have $1,000,000, but you can't help but focus that you only have a penny, how can you possibly attract abundance when your mind is only focused on lack, only on that penny? So it makes sense, right? But when you're going through life and you have overdue bills, your paycheck isn't as much as it used to be, and just things aren't going the way you want them to be financially, and you just are not feeling very abundant, how can you possibly focus on abundance in order to attract more of it when you're in the middle of feeling that way, of money worries or whatever it is? And so I was wondering, well, what do you do when you're in the middle of that kind of low vibrational frequency when it comes to abundance? What's the most practical approach to be able to focus your mind on abundance and be able to raise your vibrational frequency and align with more abundance so you can see it manifest in your life? And so that answer came to me when I was reading the book Discover the Power Within You by Eric Butterworth. He was explaining the story in the Bible where Jesus was able to feed 5,000 people with just 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes, the miraculous feeding. He said that Eric Butterworth said it's a symbol. That story symbolizes abundance and how to focus upon abundance and manifest more abundance, even if you're in the face of lack. So if there's 5,000 people that you need to feed and you only have 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes, obviously you're going to sense a feeling of lack, that there's not enough to go around. So when Jesus looked up to heaven, thanked God, and broke the bread, Eric Butterworth says that symbolizes that Jesus broke the symbol, and bread is a symbol for abundance, and in back of the symbol is substance, or in other words, energy. We are living in a sea of energy. It may be invisible, but we are in the middle of the sea of infinite, limitless energy, and that energy is the substance that created the wealth, that created the abundance, that created the 5 loaves and 2 fishes, the penny, the $1,000,000. And he goes on to say that there's no more substance in a penny than in $1,000,000, and it's up to us and our minds and how we perceive it. And he goes on to say that that's a definition of faith, to be able to perceive with our mind and shape and form this substance. And so we are energy. Everything around us, everything that's manifested in physical reality is energy. And so when you vibrate, when you feel a certain way, you are resonating and aligning with similar energies, and so therefore you'll be able to manifest more of the same in your life. So Eric Butterworth suggests that if you're feeling if you're not feeling very abundant and you're struggling with getting yourself to feel abundant and to focus upon abundance, even if you just have a penny in your hand, just look at the substance behind that penny, and that substance has no quantity in it. It's limitless. It's infinite. So just gearing your mind on that fact, just focusing your mind on that fact that there's this infinite substance that created that penny, and it's the same kind of substance that can create $1,000,000. And for me, as I focus on abundance in that way, even if I'm looking at just a penny, or even if I'm looking at if my refrigerator doesn't have as much food as I would like it to have, if I just look at it and see it as just a symbol, as a focal point of limitless, infinite substance or energy, then I can start focus. Then that way I can focus upon abundance. He says that the only lack in life is a thought of lack. You are always as rich as you think you are, and the only poverty is of spirit. So it's not a matter of trying to move everything around you and change everything around you physically. You have to start with your spirit, with your emotions, how you feel, how you resonate, how you vibrate, your vibrational frequency when it comes to abundance. And in order to do that, you can use whatever seemingly little things that you may have, no matter, even if it is just a penny, just one coin. There's substance behind that manifested that. And that substance, just contemplate on that substance, that spirit, that energy, is the same energy that can manifest all the abundance in the universe, that is manifesting all abundance in the universe.